Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really interesting video planned. It is testing some lip transformers from the Estée edit. This beautiful and quite heavy tube is from the Estée edit collection. It is the Lip Flip Shade Transformer in 02 Turn Down. And as you can see, it is basically just a black looking lipstick. Estée also makes another one in 01 Turn Up to match 02 Turn Down. So if you wanted, you could get these two lipsticks to sort of expand your lip collection without actually having to buy too much product. Today I'm just going to be testing them out, see how they apply to a bunch of different lipsticks. I have about 7 or 8 different lipsticks here that we can test it out on. And yeah, I'm gonna apply a lip color. I'm gonna apply Turn Up, Turn Down. So yeah, I think we're just gonna get right into this. The first two shades that I'm gonna be testing it on actually came with the samples of the Turn Up and Turn Down. And they are the colors Killin' It 10 and 07 About Last Night. I actually have About Last Night on my lips right now. It's a very nice, it's definitely like a purple color, but it's not too bright of a purple color, so I actually really like it. I didn't think I was going to like it this much. For a side-by-side comparison, here is what the Turn Up and Turn Down colors look like. Very interesting, and I cannot wait to try this out. I'm going to leave a little bit in the middle of my lips totally plain, do Turn Up on one side, Turn Down on the other side. Swatching Turn Up, it is just like literally yellow. I don't know, it's a lot more yellow than I expected. I sort of thought it would be more of a white color. But now let's try Turn Down. I don't know, what do you guys think? Turn Down, as is, Turn Up. Let's also just try applying Turn Down right from the tube just to see if that makes any difference. I mean, it's a little darker than I expected. I'm just gonna apply a little bit more of the About Last Night on top. So on first impressions, it kind of seems like Turn Down kind of cools it down, kind of desats it almost, whereas Turn Up, because it's that yellow base, it kind of warms it up, and I don't know, it doesn't really oversaturate it, but it definitely makes it a lot more orange. And then in the middle, you can kind of see that true color. So honestly, I was expecting both of these colors to be a lot more sheer, but here they are sheared out on the back of my hand, and when you apply them straight from the tube, they're quite dark. I'm going to apply, I think, straight from the tube on half of my lips, Turn Up, and the other half down, just so we can see what it looks like with nothing. Alright, and here's a look at Turn Up and Turn Down just directly from the tube on my lips. And now looking at it on my lips, I can see the yellow is really canceling out kind of the color and the redness of my lips versus the black. Let's go ahead and try Killin' It. And, beautiful color. Again, this is a beautiful color. If nothing else, I'm really impressed by these matte lipsticks from the Estée edit. They are very comfortable. They have a nice amount of kind of slip and grip at the same time. They go on very easy, very opaque. And yeah, they feel very comfortable. My lips, as you guys know, tend to run dry, but yeah, they feel very nice on the lips. All right, so let's go in with Turn Up. And I'm just making it like super bright orange. Like, that's almost not even wearable anymore. And let's try Turn Down. I think you definitely get the most amount of control just using it from a brush. So even though I have the tube, I'm still just going to pick it up with my brush and kind of not apply too much. And I kind of don't like the way that the black one comes over and just kind of dulls everything down so much. So I'm going to take a little bit more of killing it and just apply it on top. I wouldn't say that's like a particularly nice color. It's kind of turned almost to a nudie dark red orange. It's almost a little bit patchy because I don't know how like nicely that black totally blends in, but there's not a huge difference between turn up and normal, and there's a huge difference, although I don't think it's for the best, between turn down and normal. So the next color I want to try out is Whiskey, which is a super dark light amuse bouche lip color. Alright, so there's the color applied, and now let's go in with our transformers. It's almost made it more of like a chocolatey, milky brown. Maybe kind of like a mauve brown. I hate saying mauve, but just looks like I put black over it, like a really sheer black lip color over my lips. I definitely think the yellow color is more of a transformative color where it takes what you have and changes the shade, whereas the black I find a bit harder to blend in without it just looking kind of like a muddied version of the original color. So the next color I'm going to try is kind of a neutral everyday color. This is Mauve Moment from Mary Kay. It's a gel formula, and it's pretty much a My Lips But Better shade. Now that has turned it into a really beautiful nude color, kind of a peach-based nude, which I think looks pretty good on me, actually. I definitely think you get a better result with the dark one if you go back in over top with the color over top. Now it's just kind of turned into, it's maybe not even darker, well I guess it is darker, but a slightly darker desaturated rose color. Alright, let's try with a really bright pink. This is an old Anarchy Urban Decay lipstick color, like before they had their redesign. Oh, this color is blinding. Alright, so let's turn it up and then we'll turn it down. Again, it kind of shears it out and makes it more nudish, almost kind of like a watermelon color. Turn down, it's kind of purpled it out and yeah, dropped it half a shade. Definitely feels a little bit cooler again rather versus warmer. But it does, I say this this formula, it definitely went on the smoothest and was easiest to kind of like blend in. Alright, one last transformation. My lips are looking a little funny. Let's go in with the Besame red color. Turn down has transformed it into a really lovely, almost wine color. Turn up really didn't do too much of anything. It maybe made it slightly pinker, but there's not too much of a tonal difference really. I'm just gonna go ahead and put turn down all over. Alright, so my final thoughts on this stuff. It's a really cool idea. I really thought I was gonna fall in love with this, but I would say it's probably a pass for me in full honesty. You can see it goes on kind of patchy. If you move your lips around, it kind of re-patches up. So it's not like the perfect opacity, but that would be really hard for them to do, to get a perfect opacity and let it still be sheer enough to transform. Doesn't work at all with liquid lipsticks. Between the two, I had to say turn down was a little bit disappointing because everything just kind of looks muddy and poopy. Like, it's definitely taken this bright red cool toned color to a winey color. But again, it's kind of with that loss of saturation, really unevenness. I don't know, I'm not a huge fan. And the only one that really wowed me with Turn Up is maybe the honeycomb color that turned almost like a better nude. And I guess with the flesh tone color, it kind of changed it up too. So the only way I could really see you using these day to day is if you're into some sort of ombre look or something. So aside from that, I'd say just buy colors that you know are gonna look awesome on your lips instead of, I guess, messing about with these guys and seeing what you're gonna get. The packaging is really beautiful. I can't say enough good stuff. It feels really deluxe. It's a beautiful, easy to hold on to. The lid's on there very solidly, so I do like the packaging. But overall, I definitely wouldn't repurchase, and I honestly couldn't recommend it either. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below. Just leave me any feedback you might have for me, comments, questions, concerns, anything you want to let me know. And aside from that, I'll see you all tomorrow for Face Mask Friday. Bye!